a lot of us who are married who don't have very much to take either. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yes.
hear a lot of women say that, like, you niggas be so worried about a bitch taking your money or using you for your money, and you ain't even fucking got money. You know what I mean? Which is kind of true. You know, all of us ain't balling. You know,
Well, that's
Most
hurtful.
of us ain't, because the average American household is under 100K.
yeah.
Well,
But I'm just saying,
for black men, it's 42.5.
No, I'm talking about the household. I'm talking about like couples.
yeah. But if you got a housewife and she ain't bringing in no paper, and you said $50,000 a year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And some people are living like that, and they're comfortable. They're okay with it.
I don't know how you can be comfortable making $50,000 for two people. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Everybody
Yeah,
don't
it
have
doesn't
an
cut it.
extravagant and lavish lifestyle.
Two people and kids? No, hell no.
Everybody don't have a lavish and expensive lifestyle.
It costs more. Even if you're not living a lavish lifestyle, it costs a lot of money to feed and put clothes on kids and take them back and forth to practices and all of that shit. That shit is motherfucking expensive. Birthdays, Christmases.
Can I chime in on this?
The Pew poll came out 3 weeks ago that now the rate to raise a kid to 18 is now $310K. So
correct.
Math now.
And once again, this is what we're told by society. But there are
you can measure that. It's not about accepting that. This is data you can look at that's public data. Like all you gotta do is just go to US.
I'm not saying it's not public data. This is what I'm saying. This is society telling you that it costs $300,000 or whatever to take care of a child. I don't make $300K.
In 18 years, you will.
Yeah, for 18 years. This is 18 years. Like this is.
I might make $300K in 18 years.
Listen. Two things is true. Some of us are just maintaining children. Let's be. There are levels. There is class. So there's people who are in poverty. There's people who make millions of dollars. Some people buy their kids cars when they're 16. They can afford to buy braces. They can send them to fucking college. So that's what Mike is saying when he's speaking on we ain't talking about people who can, live in the projects or off any type of subsidized housing because when you add that money up, the bill is still being footed. It's just by who. You see what I'm saying?
So all right, to tag on to that. A lot of people have other resources other than money that help cushion that fund. So if you're talking about that, then yeah.
Elaborate. What kind of resources?
That's what I was waiting for.
Whether it be welfare, whether it be help, whether it be
not government resources. That's what that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That can't.
Somebody's still footing that bill.
Exactly.
Right.
What I'm saying is, yes, money's still footing that bill, not your money though.
But now you talking about living conditions. Now you don't want to be. You talking about raising your kid down VT as opposed to raising your kid in Swickley. We're talking two different standards of living. So yeah, you don't have to make that money just to get somebody to the age of 18 and they may be traumatized and had to go through some bullshit. But if you want to raise your kids up on a, above average lifestyle, you know what I mean? It's gonna take some money.
Nobody's trying. All right, so nobody is trying to live down the bricks for 18 years. Nobody wants to live in the bricks.
I did shit.
I agree with you. If you want to raise your kid with an above average lifestyle,
it has nothing to do with lifestyle. It goes from medium household income. It comes from the cost for college, the cost of high school. It has nothing to do with lifestyle.
See, not everybody wants their kid to go. Like we're naming stuff that are personal wants and everything like that don't apply to everybody. And I'm not trying to be an asshole right now, but what y'all saying, I get what y'all are saying, but that doesn't apply to everybody. And society is making y'all think that applies to everybody. That don't apply to everybody. Not everybody is mad about or sad about living in the hood. Some people love living in the hood, actually.
Right,
some people prefer.
That's a problem. Problem.
In corporate America, it applies because if you don't have a college degree, you're gonna be making less than the minimum, right? So
that's false. Because if you have a trade, then what?
If
you come up with a business, then what?
What? Yeah.
Most of the billionaires right now don't have. I ain't gonna say that. A lot of billionaires right now don't have college degrees. A lot of millionaires right now don't have college degrees. A lot of them.
Everybody can't be a boss. Sometimes some people got to be the workers.
Yeah, and you got to understand the millionaire is less than 1% of the population, so it's an exception. It doesn't apply. It doesn't.
And
apply.
When it comes to black people, it's even
whether
less
it be,
than that.
Whether it be millions or whatever amount of money, some people are making that without college degrees.
Right, but we got to focus on the majority. The majority is.
I'm talking about the majority.
No, millionaires is not.
I don't know the stats. I don't know the.
Yeah, but a millionaire is not a majority.
No. I'm not talking about. See, you're still stuck on just the millionaires. I'm talking about whatever financial situation you're in. Not everybody gains from a college degree. Some people went the trade route. Some people made their own lane. You don't have to have a college degree to be successful financially, is what I'm saying.
Right,
but you have to put money into something somewhere to get to where you at.
Right, that's the sole proprietor business. That's the sole
proprietor.
Free. But yeah, that's the sole proprietor. So what I'm saying is, in terms of to position yourself to have a better income, you know, a college degree or postdoctorate degrees you're going to generate a higher income than someone who doesn't.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I'll agree with that to some extent because once again.
Okay. So tying this back to where the data is coming from is adding college in there because you better position your child if they go to post-secondary school. Not saying they don't have to, but you would better position yourself to do so.
I guess I was stuck on the college. When you say post-secondary school, I'm better with that because a trade is a post-secondary school. College is a post-secondary school or anything such as that is like anything after high school, continuing your education and learning something that'll help you find a career. That's basically what you're saying.
Like even going back to you mentioned in trade, if you haven't noticed over the last decade, they took trade schools out. It used to be free, now you got to pay for it. So that's also an extra expense. So it's not actually free. You still have to pay for that trade now.
Not necessarily. It depends on what company you go to. Some companies pay for you to go to school,
but the majority don't.
I don't know if the majority don't or not. So I won't argue with you on that.
I don't believe 51% or more companies
you have to pay for trade. You have to pay for trades now.
But all in all, it's expensive as fuck to take care of kids. I think that's the bottom line. Motherfuckers are expensive.
I tell you
especially when you have girls. Motherfuckers are expensitive as shit.
Yes. The older they get,
fucking right. Like I said, mine is about to be 16 talking about I want a car. Motherfucker, I was 22 years old when I got my first goddamn car.
Real tough.